So this is another type of an analytical tool called the stakeholder analysis. Now, be careful, it's stakeholder, not shareholder. Shareholder only refers to people who have an economic interest in something. Stakeholder is everyone. So, for example, we have a matrix like this, very, very simple. And we have here, we have high, and we have low. And of course here on the other axis we have high. Let me change that slightly. We have low and high. Okay, so that's the beginning. Now I can't remember which axis is which, but the vertical one, it's related to power. So how much power does the stakeholder have? Okay, high power, low power. And the other axis, it's not actually power, it's interest. And interest here doesn't refer to money, it refers to how much of an active interest do they take in, for example, the running of the company. So you could have different situations where you could have a stakeholder who has high power but low interest. So let's think of a very simple example. Let's say your children go to the school and you are one of the governors of the school. So you donate money to this school, for example. So you actually have high power. And also, because your kids go to the school, you have high interest. Okay. So you're on the board of directors, or you're a governor at the school. You have high power. And you have high interest because your kids go to the school. But maybe, for example, you're a local businessman who donates to the school because you went there as a kid. Okay, you've got high power, but you don't have any children. You're not really interested in education. It's about your brand and making sure people think, oh, he's a good man, he donates to this local school. So actually you've got high power, but you don't really take an active interest in it. So it's high power, low interest. Now, sometimes we might have low power. And low interest. Okay, so this could be someone, for example, who a temporary teacher at the school. Okay, maybe they've only got a 6-month contract. They've got low power. Okay, perhaps because they're not really that motivated by the job, and low interest. Well, low power because they're on a temporary contract, and low interest because actually they don't take an active role. They just want to get their paycheck at the end of the month. And then we might have people who have low power but high interest. So this could, for example, be maybe one of the parents at the school. Actually, they don't have much power because they're one of 200 or 1,000 or 2,000 sets of parents, but they've got high interest because actually they're really concerned about their children's educational well-being. Okay, so that's a stakeholder analysis.